Okay, so this is a real quick test fit. The part fits. The location for the reed switch is just about perfect. It could be just a fuzz longer, but I think it's going to work out. It's too thick for my screws. I don't want to get longer screws, so I think I'm just going to shove this side in or countersink some of that so I can get a nut on this thing. That's all I need to do is put a nut on these two screws, and then I'll adjust it where I want it, glue the piece in place, and then tighten the screws. I'm running into some interference issues with a connector on the motor. Motor comes from up here. I'm also worried about the height of this trim pot, overall height of the trim pot to fit in the engine, and my my motor sensor on-off blob of stuff is a little thick. I had it on there and it looked, I don't know, but I got a hunch it's too thick. So now I got to rethink a few things, but they're minor, okay? As you can see, I've got 2 wires here. I've got 4 wires coming out the other side. Once I get this switch on, I'm going to have 2 more wires out this side. I have the engine harness, you know, 80–90% completed, and then I just have to tidy things up a little bit, tweak a little thing here and there, and then I can do my ring it out. But it's 4:30. I have an hour. I can get a lot done in an hour. Let's see what I can get done here. But I wanted you to see the switch, how printed and how it worked, and how you go about doing stuff like this. It's not rocket science. You sketch it out. You find out what you need. You go over there and you can see the layer lines quite clearly. It looks like a record player, but those are layers. And I'm printing this on what I call fast mode. This is very thin and very fat layer. It's like a, I don't know, maybe it's 3 millimeters, 0.3 millimeters thick. So this got done in 10 minutes. Not too shabby. And I put it on there, and it's just about perfect. It really is. It's really well done. I was lucky. Now then, I got to figure out where I can tuck this. Maybe I should bring that switch, bring the wire over on the other side and tuck the switch on top, you know, down to the left of the reed switch. If I can stick this down there, the wire's got some memory. It doesn't like to be where it's told to go. But if the wire's there, I could stuff this connector onto the left side of that, like next to the heatsink. That should work. And then, but this one's too short, so I'd have to link, you know, it just goes on and on. And this thing, I'm thinking about redesigning this board anyway. I think I might have to actually remake the board and just make it as thin as I possibly can. I got a little globby on this thing, okay? I got a little globby. And maybe I know there's a better way. I'd need to design a PC board. Anybody out there that wants to help me do these things, that would be marvelous. Design a board and get it made, and then we populate it. Between Andy and myself, we've designed every board we've used so far, and we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 PC boards, maybe more. I don't remember. At any rate, we do through-hole because it's what we know. We can get parts, we can solder them, make them. So that's what we do. In any case, that was fun, huh? It's pretty close. I mean, it's you could see it working. In my mind, it's done. I know. I have a great imagination, but I'm going to shrink this backside off so I can get my screws in, and then I got to fiddle with the tidying up the connectors. I did do a test fit on an old Royal Blue. I got it in there, but I had to pull this off, and I had to unclip this, and you know, there's a few things I had to do. It's not real smooth, I'll put it that way. Oh, and then when I had this on, I put this on to see how it was working. It gets a little tight with all these wires up here at the top, and so there. All right, I'll get back to you later.